lost 40 minutes.
Hello, everybody. We're back from technical issues of some variety.
Okay, add some people.
Oop, I forgot to load. That's fine. That'll just snap in. Look at the family. I just remembered where we left off at.
Damn. Now I know where
Man.
the sister meant.
Yeah.
Alright, we're in the Fallout zone.
Yeah.
You guys actively getting radiation being there.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Maybe it's helping.
You get the Fallout like what's that thing called? Like that device that makes that horrifying noise
Or a
when you're near an irradiated spot.
Geiger counter?
Yeah, the Geiger counter. The Geiger counter noise while you're in the dead pass.
It's your rads rising.
Okay. Thank you guys for coming back. We're gonna start. We had some technical difficulties, but we got through them. I went through all 7 stages of grief, and now I've come back stronger. So, with that, let's start. Looking for a song that would fit. There we go.
What about that one?
Thank you. The ancient architect paces back and forth within their tent. A city should be able to withstand a siege, so it's important for it to be self-sufficient. Yes, one of the district's sole purpose should be to create enough food to feed the populace. Farms would work, but we have the power of gods. They begin to scribble a rough drawing of the city. Another district could provide fresh water, but how do we control the flow? Maybe several dams? They continue to scribble. It's been 2 weeks since they started planning, and the scope of the project kept steadily increasing. After an hour, the architect smiles, looking at their work. A city where mortals and gods govern together. I'm glad I can make my dream a reality. In the present. Fog seeps through the opening of the house, creeping along the ground like a parasite. It clings in your mouth, leaving an acrid taste of metal and dirt. You will not find this place listed on official maps. You would not find most outside the old district even talking about this place. It has one name, Dead Pass. 3 figures huddle around a fire in a broken down home.
Okay.
So, what brings you all here? You see, at this point, Evelyn started a fire and is roasting sausages on sticks.
Where'd Midnight go?
Oh, Midnight fucking left.
What the hell?
Bitch does.
She's got work to do.
Your sister said we should visit.
Visit? She looks around her home. Like, guess I got space. I don't keep much stuff. But to be honest, I wouldn't recommend living here.
Yes, I can't even say you could just get used to the smoke as a joke. Nope. It's a lot.
Yes, it's quite bad.
Yeah, the fog fucks you up here. I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you don't have any way of dealing with it. But if you get used to the smell and the general atmosphere and the monsters, it's a great place to live.
I'm sorry, Would you repeat that last part?
Oh, right. You probably don't know much about Dead Past, right? I guess the best way to explain it is, well, in Old Town, or the Old District, the worst thing you'd probably come up against is someone mugging you for money in the night.
Glances worriedly at Sparrow.
In Dead Pass, we got monsters and murderers.
Murderers.
Interesting.
Well, if you do any super unsavory work, not just smuggling, but the murder type, you stay out here. The guards won't come within an inch of this place.
Huh. Good to know.
I look over to Pim.
Yeah. Looks back at you.
Pim, do you mind? We're looking for somebody.
You're looking for a guy? Don't tell me it's the murder. I guess my sister brought you guys in, so you guys are probably not criminals.
Him internally feels a cyclock breaking, but he pulls out the somewhat crumpled drawing of Walt and shows it to Sparrow. This what you mean?
Yes.
Shows it to Emlyn. We're looking for someone named Walt.
Emlyn looks at the page, or the piece of paper. I haven't seen the guy, but I'm gonna be honest. If he lives in Dead Pass, he's either dead or a very, very bad person. Or he's just hiding from someone.
Probably that one, if I must be honest.
If they are here.
That is.
I couldn't imagine what you'd be hiding from to live in Dead Pass. The old district's a good place to hide, to be honest. Just find an empty house and no one will bother you.
That being said, why set up camp here, I guess?
Emlyn stares at the fire for a second. Some shit happened to me. Honestly, I should just be going back home, but I got some stuff I need to sort out on my own.
I see. Makes sense to sit where you can, then. Get a lot of thinking done.
Yeah, not much to do around here but think.
And avoid monsters and murderers.
They don't come near this house. I made sure of that.
Oh. Are you a fighter?
No, I'm a mage.
Oh.
My full title is Emlyn, Mage of Nothing.
Blinks. looks at Sparrow.
Ooh, why did it flip me upside down?
Because you're flipped.
Yeah.
Mage of nothing. Is there anything I could roll? Is that like a title?
That is the title.
Is there anything I could roll to maybe recognize that title?
You can roll history, but that would be like -12.
I wouldn't want to miss.
Nothing happens on miss-up for a knowledge.
Okay, let me try.
It's just treated as failure.
You
That's all.
remember something wrong.
Nice 12.
Yeah, it's too generic of a title to really understand. So,
Is a mage of nothing.
it's basically by, I guess, title, position. It's too much to explain and really get into. And I don't know you guys too super well,
Oh, that's
so
fair.
I don't want to give out any
Yeah.
very important information.
We're just crashing at your place right now, it seems.
Yeah, speaking of crashing, you see Emlyn hands you guys 2 sausages on a stick.
Let's go!
Oh. Why, thank you.
Thank goodness.
It is, these sausages are +4.
I need this for the long winter.
Do I need? If I eat more than my needed food, does anything bad or good happen? I've already had my meal for the day.
Nothing bad will happen unless you get sick from it. But like, if you do eat more, hold on, let me
was the
quickly
modifier?
check. It's +4.
Whoa.
Did you get a failure or a partial last time?
I got a partial.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're pretty. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not knocking on wood. Okay.
Yippee!
It's not a 1.
All right. That's 2 partials. That counts as a full meal.
Thank goodness.
I am going to
Doesn't-
include in the rules if you eat more than the recommended amount, you get a +1 on just regular success.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Yay.
You get a +1 to all the evening actions.
Yay! If I do them.
Yeah, if you do any.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I-
Maybe I'm gonna sleep and try and hang around with Pim unknowingly.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
besides looking for people, do you guys need any help with things? Do you need to know things? I know generally a bunch of things about the city.
You know where one could find good work?
Work? Huh. Friends. I don't know if my sister told you, but I'm kind of out of a job, and it's been hard trying to get hired.
Yes, I can understand that.
Nods.
So, you guys are crashing at my place, so I'm assuming you guys don't have a home.
Permanent? No.
No.
We do have a room that we've stayed in the last couple nights at.
Oh, that's nice. I don't know if you know this about Old District, but
After.
there is there's a lot of empty houses if you want to just crash in there.
Me thinking to myself, is that legal?
Is that illegal? There's like, if no one's claimed it, no one owns it, then you could just live in there.
Woohoo!
A little bit of check needed.
Yo, squatters' rights. Let's go.
Woohoo!
Well,
Thank
say
you,
just,
God of Floods.
Find a way of get some locks or something.
Now that makes sense. Hmm.
So I assume you guys are going to be staying here, or for
We already
like the
paid.
day?
We paid for the night already, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pim, at the very least, is definitely going to take Gallery back to the room and then sleep.
We're probably going to be heading back here soon. By any chance, I just wanted to check, are you affiliated with any god? Are you affiliated with a cult?
Cult? No. God, I guess. It's more of the business transaction.
Hmm.
Hmm. Does that keep you from being in any other contracts?
I can have other contracts. Not looking for any more contracts, really.
Well, if you are ever in need of a contract lawyer, Sparrow pats their pockets. Pim, could you hand me a piece
Oh.
of paper?
Yeah, here.
I take the piece of paper. I try and make a neat little rectangle. Write my name on it. Hand it over. Here's my card.
No. If you're trying to be a contract lawyer, you might want to check out the Reyes Academy.
Reyes
You should probably find a job there being a contract lawyer.
I'm not sure. I'll think about it. Thank you for the information.
Right. Do you know where that's at?
Oh, Reyes Academy? It's the giant castle in Eastward. You just gotta take the Wizard Highway.
Yeah, the wizard.
Hold on, Wizard Highway. Should I roll a history to figure out if I know what the fuck a Wizard Highway is, Tiny?
Yeah, sure. It's +4.
+4? Tiny, what the hell is a Wizard Highway?
Critical success, you know
The
everything.
Wizard Highway is basically it's like have you ever you've been to an airport, right?
Oh my
Uh-huh.
god!
You know the escalators, but like they're on level
The
ground?
horizontal,
Yeah,
yeah.
the horizontal. Imagine that, but it's magical. That's the Wizard Highway.
Just a people mover.
Are people alive? Like, does it cost money?
For the Wizard Highway, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Is
Does it? Where does it just go to east?
The Wizard Highway, basically, in the Eastward, you go to the Wizard Highway and that'll bring you to the school.
Oh, okay.
How
How does one get to the east?
Yeah.
Eastward?
Eastward.
The Eastward is east of the Great Crown District.
Damn.
Does it cost? Oh yeah, that costs cash to get in, doesn't it?
It costs a gold per person to get into the Grey Crown district.
2 gold,
Um,
if I recall. Right, Tiny?
1 gold there, 1 gold
Yeah,
back.
1 gold in, 1 gold out.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yep.
you're right. That's what I'm thinking about that. There's no way around it?
Well, hypothetically,
that
if
If
you
I
were
walk
in a
outside the
train-
city walls.
that won't work too well.
Yeah.
I know. That's a bad idea. Well, I'd certainly need to at least get funds before I could even attempt such a thing, but...
If you need money, you see Emlyn thinking, why don't you, like, I don't know, like, rob some of the gangs or something?
Sorry. Hold on. Where's my fucking eyebrows raised? Fucking...
Record scratch.
I'm not sure that
Rob?
would be a good idea.
I'm not quite keen on illegal activities myself.
None of you are mages? You just go in quickly, in and out.
No.
Huh.
I suppose magic would assist with.
Keeps looking over at Calorie.
Well, I suppose you
keeps
don't want to make a
thinking.
lot of enemies.
I would prefer to make as few as possible.
Well,
Indeed.
if you need help getting out of Dead Pass, I can help escort you guys. It is incredibly dangerous at all times of the day.
That
would
would be
appreciate that.
most appreciated, yes.
Pim.
Do you want to carry Calorie or shall I?
I can carry Calorie.
Okay.
I'm feeling good after that sausage. Thank you again.
No problem.
Hoists.
See Emlyn look like they hold their breath as soon as they step outside.
Sparrow notices and follows suit.
Pim was turned around with Calorie and so completely forgets to and coughs up a storm stepping out the door.
And I'll just bring you directly to the inn.
Yippee!
You haven't looked over your contract from
I personally have
Guns.
not yet, though.
Yeah.
I'll probably be doing that tonight.
There's also fishing, which is a thing you can do.
I don't really have a good place to put the fish, though.
That's so true.
You do know that you're able to find a house now.
Yes.
Mhm.
Uh,
That's probably a tomorrow action. I don't think I want to walk around in the evening after other things that happened today.
True.
so this is the place.
Yep, this is it.
Yep.
All right. You see Emlyn awkwardly like look back and look forward.
Gonna be alright?
I guess. Yeah. Actually, you see Emlyn run inside.
Well, we should probably go check with the innkeep just to make sure.
Yeah. Should I drop off Calorie first?
No, let's double check which room we're going to be in.
Right.
You see Evelyn talking to Clyde. Come on, old man, please. And Clyde's like, no, I'm not giving you a room. You got no money, no room. You see Evelyn sigh.
Oh, damn.
I live in Dead Pass. I gotta wade through ash and breathe in the toxic smoke. It's killing me out there. Oh yeah, find someone who cares.
Damn.
Hello, Clyde.
Morning, Sparrow.
But morning?
Oh, sorry. Afternoon. Huh? Evening.
Evening, I believe, would be the correct time.
He yawns. Alright, I guess give me a drink. Oh, yeah, well, what money? I got money! She slams a copper on the table, proudly presenting it.
No.
He stares down at it.
A single coffer.
I'll get you a cider, half off. Slides a cup to Emily.
Slides half a cup of cider to Emily.
Everyone says looking at you guys.
Oh no.
Are we staying in the same room tonight, Clyde?
Yeah, you can choose whatever room. Both of them have been cleaned up.
Thank you.
Wanted to make sure there wasn't occupancy. So,
Yep.
that's a window.
There's a window.
Jumps through the
gallery
window.
out.
Pim jumps through the window.
Oh my god, you jumped
Oh,
through the
whoops!
window.
I jumped through the
There
window.
goes Keller.
Fast travel. I'm through the window. I'm so sorry.
You forgot the goblin.
I forgot the goblin.
You forgot to clean up. The goblin forgot to clean up their mess.
There we go. Oh no.
No, the big deleted real time.
What mess?
Bring the goblin up. Open arms, waiting
Here I
for
am,
the goblin to catch
You're on
up.
the
Get
first
downstairs.
Oh, I'm I'm sorry.
There you
You
go.
keep getting dragged up and then falling back down the stairs.
Oh
I was so
jeez.
confused at every moment where I existed.
I'm gonna sit over here and read through my contract. I'll swap beds
Flop.
with you when it's time for your night activity.
Makes sense to me. Sets Calorie, I guess, in Sparrow's bed from the previous night. Yeah.
Oh gosh, this is such tense music. What the heck? Let me play some chill night.
Woohoo!
I'm like,
You're telling me this is
sad.
intense?
Just a shadow over Pim's face as he sets the goblin down on the bed.
All according to
All according to
Gaku.
plan. Pim pats Calorie's little sleeping head and waves to Sparrow before falling over on the bed.
Good night.
All right.
Alright, let's get down to the nitty
Anything that you're going to do in the night, Sparrow?
gritty. You mean my evening action, which I have
Your
not taken
evening
yet?
action. Yes.
My evening action is going over this fucking Geist thing.
All right, you're gonna go over the Geist contract.
Yes.
Whoa.
I don't even need a litigator. There's no crazy fucking clauses in this I gotta look out for.
No, it's fairly small. If anything, you can roll litigator on each one of these terms just to see if, like, for each term to see if it's fair or
I'll be
not.
fucked.
But
Yeah, if I might be fucked. We'll have to do it. So I just roll 5 litigator actions.
oh, just a litigator if you are interested about the line.
All right. First litigator question on the first line.
Yep.
It states that the god known as Geist, the god of fate. So realistically, that doesn't have to be their actual name. That's just what they're known as in the general consensus.
Yeah.
So if the general consensus of who Geist, the god of fate, changes, will this contract follow to that second person?
Oh wait, you're so true. Let me put the Ace Attorney music on. If the person changes, no.
What if the god known as Geist no longer becomes known as Geist?
For litigation purposes, this is his title right now, and if it changes, the contract will change with it, basically.
Okay.
Just the name in the contract.
I will be given knowledge about Geist's domain. There doesn't seem anything bad about that, other than a theoretical possibility of that knowledge being detrimental to me. But no matter what, it feels pedantic to argue against it. So agree to lend a small portion of their fate Geist. A small portion. It's not a very specific amount, but we're dealing with fate here. It's not like there's going to be an empirical way to value that easily. Actually, can I roll litigator on the third one to see if there's a more concrete way to specify what amount it will be?
Yeah.
Let's go roll. Any modifiers?
Since you got a document in front of you, like +2.
And then litigator?
Yep. Okay, 19. So quantifiably, you're right, there isn't a way to quantify how much. But from the talk that you had with the priestess before, she did say it would be small things, like maybe in a day you like stub your toe or something.
Oh yeah, tiny.
Yeah.
I have a +1. This would have been a critical.
Oh.
Because of my eating.
This
It's
is
still my evening action.
But yeah, small portion is small things, like maybe like a bad thing of like you just stub your toe and it hurts a little bit more than usual, or like a good thing where you eat some food but like I don't know, like it was slightly overcooked, but that happened once in the day or something like that, stuff like that.
Okay.
Nothing too big. But with the critical success, you do see an extra portion in the contract that states, once you agree to the contract and learn about Geist's domain, you cannot speak to others who don't know about it. Like, you can't tell them about the domain, basically.
Kind of similar to the other clause that was in calories.
In calories was specifically you can't speak ill of Volm himself.
But I can't speak, period.
Yeah, you can't speak about what Geist's domain is.
Writing that. Oh, I can't edit it to write that down in here.
Here, let me give you. Can I trust you to give you editing privileges?
I don't know.
Here, I'll give you. I'll let you be owner.
Must agree. Any sickness or injured.
Yep, injured. I meant injury.
I assumed as such, but injured is not a legally defined term.
Yeah.
Maybe that would have been.
You got me.
What if it closes and reopens? Referring to clear journals? No. Where was this? Nice contract.
What'd you say?
There. I closed it and reopened it so I could re-get editing.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put this in a square bracket.
It's in the journal tab. So, is everything good in your eyes?
Not yet. I gotta get down to the next two. I'm just gonna save that. There we go. The hidden. Geist will not retaliate. Okay. The final clause. Failure to comply with any of these terms will result in Sparrow or Bar losing access to the pact, and any lent fate is forfeit. If fate is spent for anything positive, will the reduction of that fate likely take away what was spent to obtain?
No. Basically,
That's
think of
what
it
the
as some sort of
retaliation
stockpile
is.
that they have. If you spend it on good things or spent it to reduce bad things, and that stuff happened, it won't be changed.
Interesting. Suppose there's no issue in the event of that case. Just be returning what little benefits I had possibly stockpiled. No retaliation against Sparrow in any way. What about the rest of Geist's followers?
What do you mean?
The last clause. It says Geist will not retaliate in any way, but what if any Geist's followers?
They.
They're not Geist.
Yeah, they're not Geist.
As a loophole, would Geist's followers be able to interact? Would be able to, per se, retaliate against me in Geist's stead?
They would not be able to retaliate against you in Geist's stead, but if there is some personal grievances, they do as they wish.
I suppose I would have to ask the Geist representative what a ceremonial duty is. That's not something that's described within the text. So that would have to be a question that would wait for tomorrow, correct?
Yep.
And it says any injury or sickness. Give a grace period of up to 3 months.
Yeah.
Any injury, any sickness. I break my pinky toe, I don't have to do a duty for 3 months.
Yeah, up to 3 months.
That seems oddly in my favor.
Well, I'd say within reason.
Well, within reason isn't listed in the text.
I'd
We were to
say,
go by pure textual. They said any sickness or injury.
I would say it would be included in the text. These are just the highlights of
Okay.
the contract.
So any illness or injury that would reasonably keep one from performing a duty will have a such and such. What would happen if the injury was so bad it would keep someone from performing a duty for 3 months? Would I be forcibly ejected?
Yeah, basically.
What
But
else?
actually, no, I can't say that. Never mind.
You can't say that. It's not in the text, is it?
No, I can't let you know it's information that you should not know yet.
Right. Making a note. This one on 2 of these with circular, with just regular parentheses for things I'll ask. Sorry, I can't hold my push to talk. And type at the same time. That's the control key.
I see. You got everything you need down?
Yeah, there's not really anything here that really speaks to me as weird, other than the problem of information about Geist's domain. I suppose with that critical earlier, would I have noticed anything about the others, or should I roll for those for catch-ups?
For the others, yeah, with the critical you wouldn't see anything weird about the others. You know that this is about the amount, like 5 to 6 terms, or like 4 to 6 terms is about the amount you'll see on a contract.
On average.
Yeah, on average.
I suppose while I'm typing this up, I already got what I needed to know. I'll finish my evening action.
All right, nice. And with the evening action, it becomes night. And at some point, Sparrow wakes you up, Pim,
Yes.
for you to do your nightly job.
Oh, is it that time already?
Yep.
Alright, well, I hope you have a good night at work.
Thanks. You,
Safe out there. I've seen how dangerous it can apparently be on these streets.
Yeah, you too.
Pim says, not realizing it and going out the door.
Try not to listen to the voices.
Freezes.
Yep.
What does Sparrow know about the voices? Like
And
muttering.
the voices of that one lady were really scary.
Don't say it on stream, don't do it.
I don't think it done say it.
Pim sits on the steps outside looking for Kulik.
You see just at the base of the stairs, just a little bit away, you see Kulik and another figure talking to each other.
At the base of the stairs? Oh, there they are. Oh, come on. bit of a professional speed walk.
I can't see
You can move the camera over.
it. Is it?
Hey. Hi. Hello. Do
Oh,
you two know each
hey,
other?
What? Oh, no. No, I know of Emlyn, but I was just talking to her. And Emlyn's like, yeah, I felt too sick to get out, so Clyde just let me close up.
Clyde is very
And then I
kind
just
like that.
I just passed out on the side of the road here.
Oh.
Pim blanking out.
What are you two guys doing? And Kulik's like, you know, we can't bring you to what we're doing.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Someone frowns. You guys are no fun.
We can hang out another time.
Pim gives a smile.
Yeah. I'm just gonna bum around on the bench upstairs.
Turns around.
Well,
Well, it looks like you are doing some honest work with me.
yes, and if I might be honest for a moment, I happened upon an inquisitor today while I was trying to visit the orphanage.
And you serious?
Yes.
There's pain in his eye.
Okay, are you in trouble or anything?
Not directly, it seems, but the proprietor of the orphanage, whom I was visiting, is being looked for.
Oh man.
I
You know,
don't want any extra heat on your business if it's not something you're willing to risk.
yeah, he like scratches the back of his head. What? Okay, we'll do this job, and then I'll let Lemmy know the whole situation,
Yes.
and
I still
I'll
want to work
see if
with
you're
you.
still on.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be a risk for you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Figured I'd start with that.
Anyways,
Yes. Speaking
let
of
me-
our honest work,
yeah, Lemmy did some shopping, and here you go. He holds out some clothes for you, Pim.
Oh.
These are casual noble clothes.
Of course.
These will give you a +1 to certain charisma skills.
Let's go. I open my Pip Boy and click it on.
huh? Weirdly comfortable.
Yeah, the clothes aren't too expensive, so I'm sure Lemmy won't be upset.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And you see Colic
Yeah.
brings you to
To my honest work.
your honest work.
Yippee.
Hold on. I need to find this map. And change the music.
Yeah.
I think this actually too chill. There we go. Perfect.
Yes, the schemey music.
Oh yeah, let me drop a camera down here.
For honest
Right.
work.
So you're starting your honest work. You guys go start in the sewer system. You climb through a
Fantastic.
lot of pipes. Like, I mean, a lot of pipes. Oh yeah, watch your foot while you walk through here.
Pim very much does so. In fact, getting to the right side of the wall so he has optimum amount of vision.
So, this job's pretty risk-free for the most part, as
Right.
long as we don't encroach on other gangs' routes.
Right.
This one's pretty safe. No, not a lot of people like the sewers, but you do have to watch out for the demon.
The demon.
Yeah, don't know what it is. I can never get a close look at them. They basically rob you before you even know you've been robbed. So keep an eye out on your belongings.
Well, I have no money on me, and these clothes are the newest possession I have. So
Ooh.
I suppose I'll look out for the clothes.
You're gonna have to start bringing some stuff with you, at least as tribute when the thing comes.
Got it.
Anyways, I hope you didn't wear any nice shoes.
Only the ones on my feet.
You
Sighs
no, you
looking
had, you had one extra pair of clothes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he definitely would have worn his shittier shoes. Alright.
Anyways, the drop-off point is for the other guys is here, so we actually don't need to go to the eastward today.
Oh. Do you often make stops to the eastward?
Yeah,
Ah.
so we gotta switch up the drop-off points to keep the guards on their toes. So today is somewhere in the sewers here.
I see. One of my friends was interested in the East Ward.
Oh, is he trying to work for some nobles or something?
Very good with the law in terms of litigation.
Ugh. Litigation. That is the enemy of honest work, my friend.
He, for the first time since meeting Kulik, genuinely smiles.
Pim, roll your wisdom.
Woohoo!
-2.
Woohoo! So then that's just gonna be a straight roll. Woohoo! 16.
Wow, 16. Hold on, let me change the music.
Yay! The goop.
What's spooky?
Oh dear.
It's a spooky song I can play.
It's the other
There you
Ace
go.
Attorney music.
It is.
Not that one, Tiny. It's the other one.
You see it out of the corner of your eye as you talk to Kulik. The demon. It climbs along the wall, creeping quietly. You almost didn't even notice because their hair almost matched the color of the stones around you. They crept up so close to see and steal what you've been looking for. You see the creature.
No!
Oh my god.
Pim, it seems the creature hasn't noticed you yet.
Him, after such a long day. Divine providence. Pim calmly tries to like match eye contact with Kulik, sort of while they're going through the boxes and stuff, incidentally tries to quietly tap him on the shoulder and point.
You point out the demon to Kulik, and Kulik, what the hell? He like grabs a rock and throws it at the monkey. And the monkey like gently crawl along the walls. Get out of here! And you see he starts throwing more rocks, and the monkey starts climbing on the walls and escapes down the fucking tube.
Can I flip a coin?
Sure.
That looked like a creature from my nightmares.
Gosh. Oh, we got lucky, and they would have stole half of the stuff we have right now.
Oh goodness.
Pim, you did notice that the monkey had a sack on their shoulder like Santa Claus.
How How long has this demon been a problem?
As long as I've known honestly.
Is it only this route, or any route in the sewers, or any route?
It's anywhere in the old district, or anywhere in the sewers.
I
They tend to be in a lot of places, and they move quick.
Well, glad I,
Points at singular eye.
kept an eye out.
Yeah, you did really well on your first day. You
Thanks.
stopped us from getting robbed blind.
Laughs, thinking that was a pun. They go back to their honest business.
And, Pim,
Yeah.
roll me your, I'll say either your dexterity or strength.
Definitely
+2.
dexterity. Strength is a -1. Holy shit!
Oh, wow. You move these with expert speed, and nothing else happens for the night.
He is 100% honest when he's like, I want to work with you guys. I want this to be good for you guys. He is doing his best for first impressions.
And I'm gonna say that that
Yay.
is your night action.
For this honest business, is there immediate payout, or do I have to go talk with,
We're gonna have to go talk with Lemmy for payout.
Lemmy? Got it.
Hold on.
Yippee!
Change the music. Change the time of day.
I'm so happy I saw her again. My
April.
beloved.
And let me play the song.
Eh? Sees Emlyn at the bench, passed out.
Emlyn is passed the fuck out.
Does his best to be quiet. Sneak, 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 sneak. I'm guessing they don't. Is the door like locked? Or
Depends. Do you guys lock your door?
I mean, did you lock it when you left?
I would hope so, but I don't know if we had like a key or anything, or if it just locks from the inside.
I mean, I don't think I locked it from the inside when you left.
Ah, then
Oh shoot, I knew I was forgetting something.
walks through the unlocked door, closes and locks it.
Never know who could randomly follow you like a demon.
Just kind of sees his friends still sleeping. Pulls out that apple. It's +1, right, on the food roll?
Yes, apples +1.
Okay. Then Pim will try his luck first thing in the morning. And
Partial.
It's partial.
It's an apple. It's not that filling.
Yep. He's immediately going to check on Calorie. Still like out, or
When you approach, she opens her eyes and looks at you.
slow blink.
You ate that apple really loud.
I'm so sorry.
Pim.
Did I get beat up? How did I get here?
Well, do you remember that, you remember that drink you drank? What was it? The sunshine something? Yeah, it doesn't
Easy
matter.
sunrise, I think.
Oh, yeah. I think it was a poison.
I survived? Wow.
Yes, you're very strong like that.
I can drink poison.
No.
Oh. That's not as cool.
But we went to go visit, Midnight's sister, and, so Sparrow and I brought you back here so you could rest, because you just kind of passed out.
Oh, thanks.
No problem.
Glances over at Sparrow.
Any work on the,
Sleep.
silencer yesterday?
No.
Nods. I see.
We got a lot to do today. I'm gonna have to tackle that later.
I promised Clyde I'd work, so my morning's decided. Did you want to visit that, traveling monk?
Yeah, that's my morning. Well, after I eat.
Right, right.
Staring. Blink.
No, hold on. You should flank him.
Right, right.
You flank around the poor man.
Glances at likely the glasses on the nightstand. The temptation. He's never had the opportunity to try on Sparrow's glasses. He.
Gonna know you know.
I know.
It's gonna be like
He
a
said
small
not to give in
difference
to the
when he-
voices.
Yeah, don't do that. That doesn't sound great.
Poke.
Oops, sorry.
Sparrow, the voices want me to steal your glasses. Sparrow. Sparrow. Do you think if I ripped a paper it would wake him up?
Maybe. Do we have paper to spare?
No. Especially not after the business card.
Places a single finger on the edge of the glasses.
He sees you.
I thought I felt something. What time is it?
Morning.
That's
They're both surrounding you like you're dying of an illness.
Well, I'm going to, I had a very good, productive night last night.
oh, that's good.
Yeah, did you know there's a demon that steals stuff?
Blinks. How does that relate to your work?
Well, like I said, I was helping with accounting. Just sort of making sure their stock was all counted correctly. And, well, there is a demon, that lives in both the sewers and all of Old Town. And it will just kind of steal.
That's not good. Is there
From
like a
you.
physical description that we should avoid?
Monkey?
It's the creature.
Are we sure is it not just a monkey?
No, it's definitely not just a monkey. It's like a-
Monkey.
It's like a person and a monkey.
Well, you mean like a human?
Yeah, kind of like the human.
Could
But it
just
crawled
be a
on the
hairy-
walls.
That is not exactly indicative of a human, you'd be right.
Also, Pim is wearing a different outfit.
That's probably a fucking uniform.
Yeah.
A little fancy though.
It's a little
What
fancy.
happened to your shoes?
That's sad.
They smell.
You mentioned sewer. Did you have to take a step in there or something?
My business partner wanted to show me a shortcut. A shortcut
I mean,
through
I
the
s-
sewers.
I suppose it's decent. Keeps you from getting mugged in a back alley, I guess.
Instead, you get mugged by the sewer demon.
Sparrow
So
thinks.
much cooler.
It's a good thing I didn't have anything on me.
Stops for a second. Checks a
Fun
pocket.
fact.
Very important pocket.
Fun fact, when you roll on the nighttime table, she is one of the
I'm
options.
so happy.
To get robbed by the creature.
I love her so much. I miss her every day.
Interesting. Well, I know you have work this morning. Calorie, if you want to go over to
Yeah.
meet up and do some morning training,
Yeah.
cardio, whatever we're going to be doing. I'm assuming it's
Better
going to be
defend
exercise of
ourselves.
some variety.
Should we go downstairs and get something to eat?
Do we have the funds?
I still have a copper or say some copper and a silver.
Oh, also, Emlyn is sleeping on the bench out there. So,
Oh. Well,
Let's wake her up.
suppose
this
I-
morning.
what?
do we have to turn in like a key?
Sure.
Thumbs up. Pim was thinking of even just taking one of the blankets and putting it over Emlyn.
You do notice that there is already a blanket over Emily.
Aw. Clyde, you heartful bastard. Blink, blink.
Oh,
that was very
a little too close.
Trips into her.
Puts a
Flips into
hand
their
on
model.
puts a hand on Emily's shoulder and shaking her a little.
Hey, it's morning.
The sun. Please turn it off.
I can't do that yet.
Wait,
What?
gosh. Wait. Oh yeah, you're the. I didn't learn your name. You're the goblin sleeping in my bed.
Yeah, that's me.
Anyways, Emlyn.
All right, I'm Calorie.
Oh, sweet. You guys getting breakfast? Can you spot me?
I have.
It's a calorie.
Let me look at
Count your
these
cash.
prices here.
You're looking at the price. You're actually gonna spot her.
I might for today. Man, that potato soup is poison though. Oh, that'd be for real,
Too
for real.
scared to have that potato soup.
Bro, I was gonna be like, I'm gonna
That shit
It was
You
fine.
survived
It was fine
poison.
for both of you. It's just me who had bad potato soup.
It's by proxy.
It hurt
We
my friend
know.
Sparrow. I mean, as we've
All those
learned,
potatoes are good.
as Calories learned, she's immune to poison. So that doesn't mean those potatoes aren't poison. Let's see. For a yes. You know what?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, sweet, nice.
You let me use your bed, so I think that's fair.
You know what? That is fair.
And you guys are nice people.
We were raised right.
Yeah, I'm like my sister.
I maybe wouldn't say that within earshot of her. And by that I mean the old district.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Blorbos. I love them. I love these four. Full of love.
So what's the plan for today?
I will likely. Oh, yes.
No, you go ahead.
I will likely clean up around here, speak with a confidant. Other than that, I'll probably search for empty houses.
Oh, I can help you with that.
Oh.
Yes, me and Calorie were going to go sit in on a training seminar in the morning in the
Ooh.
Yay!
if you'd want to join us, Emlyn.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll hang out with Pim. Seems like he's gonna be pretty much doing things alone. And
She's back.
I see her. I've got no update.
you see Clyde look at you guys. He almost has a face of like, oh, it's you guys. And then he sees Emily and he's like, oh, it's
It's
you.
you guys. Pim is going to immediately start with the initial brooming. Pim has gained a step-by-step list in his brain, and there's 4 steps that are sweeping.
Tim told us about what the Dr. Minnow would look like,
The
right?
soulologist, yeah.
Calorie was eavesdropping as per
Yeah.
requested last time.
But the
Dr.
physical
Minnow
description
probably doesn't know
definitely-
that, but Calorie is trying. Oh,
The flip.
The flip.
You see Dr. Minnow see you sit next to her, and she looks at you, but she doesn't say anything.
Calorie gets those wide eyes again, but she also doesn't say anything.
She gives you a slight smile.
I don't have a bigger pog, so I
Ah, zoom in would be good. You're right.
hold on. I think I got a. Can I do this?
Just increase your size.
Why did you do that?
God, big calorie.
They grow up so fast.
Back to 0.9. And yeah, Calorie will order beef stew for the 4 of us. I was going to put me out.
Wow,
Let's
beef
see.
stew for everyone. Okay.
Beef stew for everyone.
All right, everyone, you can roll a +3
Whoa.
for your food roll.
So,
Oh yeah, no. The reason I'm over here is
Yeah.
expressly to ask that question.
They silently communicate from across the inn.
Mhm. Is Dr. Minnow eating anything?
Yeah, she is eating she's partaking in a
meal.
potato soup. I'm so sorry, Pim. Wait, that's 2 partials.
Yes,
that's a full
full
meal.
meal.
Let's go. Calorie
Right
with a full
over.
meal.
It's oh fuck, what's the
That's
the
a
+3?
success.
Yep, +3.
Yes, it's +3. Calorie got a success.
Only partial.
It's partial.
bro, it's because I'm small.
The beef stew did not have many chunks of beef in it in yours, Sparrow. So you still feel kind of hungry.
Calorie got the most. Clyde showing favoritism.
Yeah,
Oh, that
he was actually. Why are you so short?
Roll for
Oh, yeah,
Evelyn.
Hold on, let me roll for Emily.
Evelyn full failure.
Mishap.
I don't think you could miss up. Oh, full meal!
Woo!
Emily's chilling.
To Emlyn, this is a normal meal.
Thank goodness.
Sparrow's like,
Yeah.
Sparrow's a little bit distracted while eating their soup, so probably don't get as much. But while eating, they look over in the direction of Dr. Minnow. Excuse me.
Oh, yes.
Is it alright if I ask you something?
Sure. You.
I'm familiar with your line of work. I have some questions about a specific function.
What type of question?
I have a friend of mine who is interested in making a pact, but as part of the pact, in the contract, it lists that they'll be losing a piece of their soul, and I was wondering if what that would do to them.
Wait, do you wish to talk about souls?
Albeit briefly, but yes, in a purely professional sense.
Yes, professionally speaking. Well, she, like, you see, it looks like she completely went from, like, normal, kind of melancholy, to, like, completely happy.
So,
Say a part of their soul. Do you know which part specifically?
yes, in this specific instance, it would be their shadow.
Their shadow. She, taps her chin, thinking, well, souls are strange in a sense. I wish I had a chalkboard to demonstrate, but you see, what me and my colleague were researching, we found out that your essence, your being, is not exactly tied to your soul. There is some sort of connection, yes, but you know of undead, right?
I am familiar with the concept, yes.
Yes. Many think of undead as beings without soul. However, you've seen undead with memories and even personalities. That means there is some sort of there is a connection, but not a large one. What we do know is that your memories are stored somewhere else. It's not connected to your soul, actually. However, your soul allows. How do I explain this? It's as if your soul is. She kind of pulls out a piece of paper. She starts writing down.
Ellery does chime in.
Oh, yes.
She says,
Is your soul like the body and like this other thing's the brain?
It's very, very similar, actually. It is sort of like your spiritual body, and it, in some cases, can contain memories. In fact, me and my colleague, we were researching, we were able to somehow extract memories that you have, part of your memories that are part of your soul that you intrinsically do not have.
Could
You put them back?
you
Oh, what'd you say?
Could you put them back?
Put the memories back or put the soul back?
Both?
Well, yes. In both cases, yes. Your soul does not have to be your soul, if that makes sense. If I lost half of my soul right now, I could be fairly hurt. My spiritual body, essentially, it's as if you would have drained half the blood from my body. However, you can, like blood, there are donors. You can give other people parts of your soul to replace what they've lost.
You said like blood. Does that mean it grows back?
Unfortunately, unlike blood, it does not grow back.
finite resource? Yes, makes sense. This donation, if one were to have their shadow, let's say, taken, then it was they were supplied something akin to another shadow.
Well, that is difficult. I did say you could donate soul, part of your soul for someone, but that comes with other ramifications. You see, a soul is not just what you need to exist. You can kind of push your will onto others if you have a bit of your soul in them. And how strong your will is how much you replaced.
Mhm.
So your shadow is a not so insignificant part of your soul. It's I wouldn't say it's a large piece, but it's quite sizable. It would have quite a bit of influence on you.
I lean around. I lean over to like look Calorie.
In
Under-
fact,
Undeterred smile, undeterred face.
however, it does mean because of the memories inherently tied to souls, me giving you pieces of my soul also gives you pieces of memories that I have, or more so experiences and instinctual urges. Do you know how you see a punch flying at you, your instinct is to duck?
Yes.
Well, if you've never been an archer for a single day in your life, and an archer gave you part of their soul, you could quite possibly pick up a bow and know exactly how to use it.
Oh wow.
Does this only function for humanoids? Do animals have souls?
Yes, animals do have souls, and some undead do have souls as well. In
If
fact,
one was to
because-
take in a piece of an animal soul, would it with itself come possible? Oh, what's the word in real life? Would it bring any possible instincts that animal would have?
yes, that is one of the things we do research, is memories and souls.
Ellery looks at you, Sparrow. Kind of. Tiny. I have the feet bonded mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I also have the feet bonded mind.
I try.
We have a
I
secret
feel how-
language that we made up when we were in the.
With how long we've known each other, I think you know the look that Calorie has of my intention is to just start talking, as in like you would just
Coming clean.
ask her about Volm, as there's likely info there that she might have. in
Maybe
regard to
not,
that specifically. Like,
that might be a
perhaps.
taboo topic, but I
It's
was
already a taboo topic technically.
That's fair. Gives them a small nod.
What do you know about Volm?
Oh, the Eater of Shadows. I've spoken to Volm on several occasions.
All right, hold on.
Wow,
Does the
really?
anime flip?
Why does it keep flipping me vertically?
If you're not in your original orientation, it will
Yeah, you-
flip you.
Yeah.
You gotta face the
Why
right way and then change.
vertically? Why doesn't it flip me horizontally?
I don't know. That's the bug that I have on my roll 20.
You're what?
He does give us insight into our research. He eats people's shadows, that being a piece of their soul, and he does gain some semblance of their memories and they share experiences. It's quite honestly, many things that he says is not true, but it's quite honestly true that you become a part of him and he becomes a part of you.
Yes, I've looked at the contract. Quite familiar with its terms and conditions.
So from what I've heard, your shadow gets replaced by one of his arms.
Yes, he inserts a piece of his soul into you and
Is
replaces your shadow.
So would my shadow be like replacing his arm?
Well, no, he just eats it.
Oh wow. I thought it was like a metaphor.
Oh, there is no metaphor. There are beings that eat souls. They consume it to survive or to gain power. In Volm's case, he is a being that consumes it for power.
That checks out.
Yes, he's actually some ancient race of some sort of strange alien being that eats souls. It's theorized, or at least I theorize, that his entire race has been wiped out, and his only He's only been allowed to survive this long because of his strength.
Tell me real quick. Can I look at Dr. Minot's shadow?
She's got a shadow.
It's normal? Okay.
Do you work with any followers of Om?
Oh heavens, no! They're many of them are quite honestly crazy, but I I do speak with gods on occasion. Speaking with followers tend to get messages muddled. You know, like a game of telephone with a being you never want to insult is difficult. It's much easier to just speak to the god themselves.
I see. But if there was a follower of Om who wasn't insane, would that be useful?
Oh, that would be miles useful, but
no.
very unlikely.
Would you pay for that?
Pay for at the moment, unfortunately, no. I have halted my research in attempts to find my other partner.
Oh.
But if you found him,
Well, if I found him, we could resume research.
What do
and
they
then
look
could
like?
you? Your question's more important.
Well, they dress like me. I'm not sure if they'd still be wearing the same clothes, but they dress like me, and they are a doctor as well, Dr. Hamicia. And she basically gives you a general explanation of what the guy looks like, and let me show the players.
Ah, hey. I got to see you like once.
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah. They
You
kind
know,
of look
that
like
makes
an alchemist.
sense. That adds up.
Yes, he has a major in zoology and a minor in alchemy.
Interesting. You said you've been looking for them for a while, I'm assuming.
Yes, they've gone missing.
Any personal leads or just generally nothing?
Nothing that I can think of,
Divulge.
honestly. We're not well known, so no one would have wanted to kidnap for ransom, and if they did, they would have sent a ransom letter.
Mhm.
And if it was just for murder, they would have just killed him in his office.
Well, I will keep an eye out.
If you could, it would be very appreciated.
Okay. Calorie, are you satisfied with your answers?
Yeah, I think so. So, if you found your friend, then that follower of Om thing.
Yes. If you were to find me a follower of Ohm that is not crazy and we're able to communicate fairly well, then I suppose I could pay for an experiment or two. If you're ever in Eastward, come swing over to Ray's Academy.
All right, I've never
You can
been
afford
there.
the tuition.
Do I have to pay tuition to get in there?
To attend classes, yes, but if you simply want to visit, my office is always open.
All right.
Yes, someone notified me recently that going there might be good for my future in contract law.
Oh, yes, the Academy offers a lot of degrees for a lot of things. A pack litigator would be... Or actually, no, you didn't say what you wanted, so should just end off there.
I specified contract law. I'm not sure if that would translate to pact litigator. It's a type of contract.
It is. Yeah.
It's been honestly some time since I was able to at least have this pseudo lecture about souls.
It was very interesting. Thank you very much for the information.
Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry if I got carried away. I hope I was able to answer your questions.
Oh, you did. And more information is always better.
She nods.
All right, Clara, do you want to be off for our morning activity?
Yeah.
Full of stew.
Oh yes, do you have like a card I could have if I get information?
Oh, I suppose I could just tell you my office number and where the academy is, but generally I stay over in the Grey Crown district in an inn for the time being.
Yes, I'm familiar with where it is. You know, across the Wizard Highway.
Oh, yes.
Thank you for your time.
Yes.
When did he get here?
What do you mean?
Why is their edge pink?
He's got a token. He's got a circle token.
While we're still on
Hello.
this map. Wait, yeah?
Mhm.
What were you saying, Rodrigo?
Two things. These people talking at all?
Yeah, these people are talking.
I don't
This
trust them.
person doing anything weird?
This guy, he's just eating a bunch of food.
Nothing weird to me. Unless I
uh,
can eavesdrop briefly about what these guys are talking about. My big ol' ears.
Oh, if you want to eavesdrop, it would be an action to do so.
But I will not be doing that. See ya.
see ya.
Sorry for interrupting you.
No, no, no,
Alright,
no. There was no interruption. I was just going to ask, what is the roll on cleaning again?
It'd be your dexterity.
Okay, and then I'm well fed.
Yes, so you get the +1 bonus.
Let's go.
Any bonuses for doing this the last 3 days?
Oh
Any
my
bonuses?
God.
Oh no.
As you're cleaning,
The voices.
these rowdy boys over here basically mess you up. Like one of them throws food on the ground and you slip on it, making even a bigger mess.
Ouch.
Hey, watch where you're swinging that thing as you like use your mop, like kind of clanks on their table.
Yeah, I'll watch out.
He's got some horrible employees.
Instant shit list, all three of you. Rude to a service worker, me, in parentheses.
Yeah.
Is
I
Invoke
think-
doing anything, or is he just hanging out?
They're just hanging out.
Love that guy. Yeah. So then off to their morning.
Yeah, I'll do their morning thing. Then you and Emlyn will look for a house, and I think that's where we'll
That sounds good to me.
Okay. Let me grab these two. And change the music to something chill. Oh, did I not preload the map? I'm sorry.
Gray screen. It's the fog, and now it's parting.
Whoa. Same gaggle of goons as before.
This one has even less people sitting around.
Pensive.
You think you got the other particulars of the contract all worked out, Sparrow?
Oh, for mine. Caleb, did you remember to go note down all the stuff? Like you said you would last session?
Yes,
Okay.
that's a lie.
It sounded like one, but I wanted to believe you.
Great
I
thing
wanted
this
to
was a
believe.
short session. Thank you.
What?
You see, I did. I did. What are you talking about?
Alright. Is this all the stuff that's does this include the things that we negotiated down on?
Yes.
Yay!
Let's see.
So if there's anything you do want to change, you'll have to talk about it.
Yep. I'll look over this and think about it while we go do our action.
I like this font.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's one of the random fonts that came with this journal.
Mm-hmm. Boa probably smiled at them starting to head that way.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh my gosh, they came!" Oh.
Ellery would wave.
She waves back.
Sparrow would wave.
Maybe there's a chance. So, your training, you actually don't need to roll anything. You auto-succeed doing the training. It spends your
Yay.
morning action. I'm not going to punish you any further than taking away your morning.
Can we roll, but to see if we get a critical?
Sure, you can roll to see if you get a critical, your dex or strength. What the exercises entail is, for the first day, it seems to be just going from pose to pose as if it's yoga. You go from stance to stance very slowly. And by the time you're done, you are exhausted. Sparrow, you basically do well in the exercising. Yeah, the art of Pilates. the strongest art.
That was painful. I've never moved so much in my life and also not moved.
Yes, this is the art of being still and strong.
This is gonna be really hard for me to get the hang of. I'm not used to being still.
I
Sarah,
noticed-
how are you doing?
I'll repeat that.
She asked how Sparrow's doing.
A bit sore, but feels good to do some physical activity once in a while.
I noticed that the third one isn't here. They
Yes,
changed their
yes.
mind?
They had mentioned yesterday they unfortunately had some pre-scheduled activity this morning, so they would not be able to join us.
I see.
They will
Well,
be joining.
We'll have some catching up to do tomorrow then.
Perhaps, yes.
Oh, for now, you may leave, and we will begin training tomorrow.
Thank you very much, teacher.
You know.
I guess this is where we part then.
I mean, we don't have to part. We could just do one and then the other.
Well, I
No,
think
but thematically, you gotta go at the same time. It would be cool.
it'd be kind of awkward if I go over there and I don't do it. And also, who knows if there's gonna be like a lot of stuff afterwards.
Here, I will walk with you to yours and then I'll do mine.
Okay, that's fine. I don't think he really has feelings to be hurt.
True.
He
I
already gave his
believe
heart
they're
to
quite
Vol.
aware that I believe they're quite aware that I'm not going to be entering that. There is also a couple things. There's one or two more things I want to discuss.
All right.
You walk over to Lithers. Let me play my evil music.
Just explicitly.
Just as planned. And the guy over here is just like looking left and right, like, what is he talking about?
Yes, I do believe we had discussed that we would be here again today.
Yes, of course. The meeting place. Here at this very spot, at this very moment in time.
Yeah, that's what we agreed upon, and yet you make it sound really ominous.
Ominous, no. I am in quite high spirits.
Calorie, I
You
think I'm
see,
beginning to
this-
understand what the doctor means.
This is a day of celebration. A brand new mage. Working under Vaughn. A day to be celebrated, no less.
Did you call me a mage?
Yes.
I'm a mage.
Well, anyone who interacts with magic and interacts with magic through their god can be classified as a mage. At least legally speaking.
I'm a legal mage. I'm gonna be a legal mage. I'm a legal mage. You're gonna be a mage too, Sparrow. Wow.
We'll have to see.
Maybe.
Very
So,
likely, but I do have to confirm some things.
have you signed the contract?
No, I do have a couple more questions on behalf of my client.
He frowns immediately when you say you have a couple more questions. And then he smiles again. Of course. I'm sure I can answer every single one of your questions.
Yes, in specific, Clause 6, where it mentions the 10 minutes 10 minutes of prey within darkness each day. The statement saying that cannot be missed more than 3 days, is that within a certain time frame? Is that forever in perpetuity, or is that consecutive?
A fair question, actually. He rubs his chin. It would be 3 days consecutively.
May we update the contract so it says that in exactness?
Of course. He flicks a finger and the text writes itself on the paper.
Caleb, is there anything in here that you see any issue with?
Let me see. Not particularly. No. Looks all right to me, but I'm not in the lawyer brain right now. I'm in a calorie brain.
I know that we had discussed the nighttime actions and the illegality. I also note that the shadow having its own free will. What would occur if the shadow performs an illegal action during the day?
He frowns. You're not even rolling litigator and you're catching these. Well, we can add a clause that any time of the day they will not perform any illegal actions unless allowed to by Calorie.
Yeah, that sounds good.
With the same illegality specific to the laws of the area, those that would affect Calorie directly.
Of course, of course. Calorie seems satisfied. Why don't you let her sign off on the contract?
Oh, I'm only gonna do that when he says it's okay.
He frowns.
Because he's taller than me, I couldn't reach it if I wanted.
I suppose, is that every question you wish asked?
Hey, this is everything that I think I found reading it myself. Can I roll litigator to see if I, myself out of character, might be missing anything?
Sure, you can roll litigator +5 since this is your second time reading it.
$21?
All right.
43?
Critical success. You don't see anything else that is too bad, actually.
I caught it all.
Yeah, you basically caught pretty much everything.
You thought you were going to get away with that last one, didn't you?
Yes.
No, I have read through this contract, and I do believe that is all of the questions I have.
Quite a studious litigator. Calorie, you keep good company.
Thanks.
It is unfortunate that we don't have someone like you. He looks at you, Sparrow. Within our own ranks.
Unfortunately, I'm not entirely agreeing to your message.
Yeah, he's got more sense than me.
I wouldn't say something like that. Keller, you have the most sense that I have seen. If anything, Vom should only enhance your days.
I sure hope so.
So,
Okay,
are you
I guess
ready to
you'll-
sign off?
Should look to Sparrow.
I hand over the contract
She
that I've been reading from.
she takes it, and she will sign it.
Okay, you sign the contract, and immediately Withers' shadow snatches the contract out of your hand and reads it over himself. You obviously telling that the shadow is probably Volm or some aspect of Volm before consuming the contract into his own body. Well, the contract is complete. Now all that's left for Volm to do is to consume your shadow.
Mr.
If-
Lithers reveals he had his fingers crossed
would
on all of our things.
you stand in front of me?
Yeah.
The process is something I do not wish others to see, as it may cause some sort of alarm.
That's gonna hurt.
There might be some pain, but I believe it should be fine. As he puts a orb of shadow around you. And Calorie. Hold on. Let me.
Alright, Calorie takes 68 damage.
Calorie. You feel something tug at your shadow. And it pulls and pulls. And Calorie, this hurts more than anything you've ever felt as you feel a snap as your shadow gets ripped free from your body. For a second, you feel cold and lifeless as you kind of lay on the ground before you feel something slither its way into your body as if you've been given a new arm. The pain doesn't subside, not for a long while. On the outside, for everyone else, this process takes about 30 minutes, but for you, Calorie, it feels like hours before you finally come out of the shadow with your new shadow.
Let's see here.
See? Quick and painless. This is-
While they were doing that, I was over here talking to this NPC about the contract that they would have to sign.
What the heck? I don't want that crap. He said it would answer all my questions.
Well, if you have any questions, you're free to ask them.
No, come to think about it, I swore I did ask him questions. I don't even remember the answers.
Quite strange.
I'm gonna see. This is why I can't trust these gods. Always trying to trick you.
For what it's worth, I also looked through the contract of Geist over there. I didn't see anything too extreme. More or less just not being allowed to talk about specific things about their domain.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna turn my life around overnight.
Does one need a god to turn their life around overnight? And not just...
Oh, I do.
It could always help you one day at a time.
Roll me diplomacy.
Diplomacy, what's that? Is
If you
that
don't have that, just roll
charisma?
Charisma +2. Oh,
Out here proselytizing before you're even in the faith.
I guess I'll check it out. I didn't listen too much when I was hearing about this Geist guy. Anyways, thanks, man.
I always want people to just be informed.
This guy moves all the way over to the Geist section.
Oh, Valerie, I see you're done. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Would expressing the pain be talking ill of Volm?
Hold on, let me roll a coin.
I would think respecting the benefit fairly.
Actually, if you can speak about the pain as long as you talk about how cool the shadow is.
No, fair enough.
Wow, yeah. Living was holding shit back. That hurt. Check it out, though.
Can I make the shadow move?
You can tell the shadow. You can ask the shadow to move.
I'm gonna ask
Yeah,
the shadow
telling
move
it to
around.
move. Yeah,
Yeah, you know,
right.
you're right. Yeah.
The shadow does move when you ask it. Blithers puts a hand on your shoulder, Calorie. Now, it takes an adjustment period to get used to your new shadow. So I recommend sitting in place for at least 30 or so minutes to feel things out. Maybe drink a glass of water if you need. He nods over if you have like a flask of water or something like that.
Okay, I thought he was about to offer me water. I was not taking that.
Yeah,
shit.
I know. I know.
that shit got every poison known to man, and I'm on his side
There's
now.
no reason he wants to poison you now. He poisoned me.
Look, I would never trust Lithers, even if I'm on his side.
This guy's just untrustworthy. He would poison his own birthday cake.
If it meant he'd get more slices.
Man.
Yeah, I'll do that. Do I have to come, like... Are you like a head priest or something? Do I have to come and talk to you often?
No, in fact, you can live out your days. As long as you spend your prerequisite time doing the ceremony in darkness, your darkness ceremony, if I could call it that, you don't need to come to my sermons.
Oh yes, the prayers. Do they need to contain anything specific or just a general chanting or proselytizing quietly to themselves?
You will understand once you start.
Alright, cool.
I didn't ask earlier because I figured you would not have told me what it would be.
So,
Yeah,
Callie, you
someone-
can sit on this seat while you recover.
Calorie is so pumped to never see this man again.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Alright, Calorie, you take a rest. I'm going to head over.
Alright.
I hope one of the street encounters is just coming across Lithers and having an unpleasant conversation. He doesn't
That
even
would
like
be
try to
funny,
mug you or
but no.
anything.
Come on, Tiny. Now you gotta put it on there whenever you replace like 4.
I'd rather be mugged.
I'd rather see the Void Sister, yeah.
Damn. Damn, with a Void Sister, and you're choosing the Void Sister every time. You see Boa, like, trying to convince these two, and, like, this guy, he leaves. This guy, he kind of sticks around, but he doesn't look convinced.
He at least listened.
Yeah, he's at least listening. And when she finishes, she turns over to you, Sparrow. Oh, you're here.
Yes. I have some questions about the contract.
Oh, yes. I brought one of our. I brought one of our higher ups. It's a good friend of mine.
I look around.
She takes a step to the side, and hold on, let me play some music. And you see some person that you didn't see before step out into the light.
Dilla, why are you key smashing? Hello, yes. Nice to meet you. My name is Sparrow. Who am I speaking to?
Tiny do I?
Yeah.
Avarice.
Ah! Hi, Caleb. That's why you wanted to separate.
Hello.
Yes. Greetings. As mentioned, I have a couple questions about you.
Go on, then. Feel free.
The first is just a inquiry about information. The contract details a ceremonial duties. What exactly would that be entailed?
That probably wouldn't be as much as, like, Avarice is used to, right?
Avarice, your contract's slightly different. You're the one. You're the one who performs the ceremonial duties. Sparrow attending, that just means like attending a sermon.
Okay. Duties would be as simple as attending a sermon, doing your part in the Geist faith. Simply being there and understanding what we do is plenty enough.
And where would these be taking place?
Boa, are we still going to be hosting these here?
Oh, yep. There's no one renting out these spots anytime soon, so.
He kind of nod to you and gesture over to the seats.
And is there any specified time of day when that occurs?
I'm here until nighttime. Well, I guess late evening as well.
So it'll be any time during the day?
Yep, anytime during the day.
Second question is more of a clerical issue. The grace period is listed to be of 3 months for any possible, reasonable injury or sickness that would keep one as such. Is it possible to include a clause for illnesses or injuries that would keep one, say, in a coma for a longer period of time?
For this question, it would very much depend on. So, for joining in right now, you wouldn't be allowed a clause to stay. But if you were a more prominent member, or a member that stayed longer, you'd be allowed this clause. It's something that's reserved for people that help out Geist more than just a casual follower.
If in the case, if the 3-month clause were to say, if someone were to bring me unconscious to a sermon, would that fulfill my contractual duties?
I would. Well, you would be attending, so yes.
Well, that would bring up the definition of attend. My body may be here, but I myself, in mind and spirit, would not be. Which is why I am
suppose
confirming.
it would also depend on the condition that you would be suffering from, whether you are aware of your surroundings or not. Presumably, if you are, then I believe it would count. If not, then it is unlikely.
Interesting. Not a deal breaker, but I can work with it. Just have to be aware. The fine print in the second clause about not discussing or revealing any information about Geist's domain.
I could not hear you.
Sorry, the fine print of the second clause about agreeing not to discuss or reveal any information about Geist's domain. I'm assuming that is in a direct sense. Anything that could, by accident, be interpreted indirectly from my words, I would not be punished for such actions if it truly was non-intentional.
If it was truly non-intentional, Tiny?
If it's truly non-intentional, then you won't get zapped for it.
And say, then it should be fine. Geist is lenient on this.
I just
However,
want to make
please
sure
do
that I...
watch the intention of your words.
Yes, I understand. Words have power and meaning. Making sure that we do not... If secrets need to be kept, making sure that words are not taken in such a way that they could have meaning is necessary.
He nods.
I really want to make sure in the case that through any everyday discussion of possibly saying that my time as a member of the Geist following, if anything occurs, that someone is able to glean even the faintest of hints of an idea out of good intentions. As you've answered. Other than that, I don't believe I have any other questions. I don't have any other issues with Sandra. If I were to move outside of... Actually, no, I just thought of one. If I were to move outside of this specific... what are these called? This area?
District?
This specific district, is there a specific place I would go in order to perform my ceremonial attending my ceremonial duty?
Yes. In the Grey Crown District, my sister and Avarice here do have a smaller space for ceremonies.
And the Eastern?
Eastward. It's not too far of a walk to go from the Eastward to the Grey Crown.
Yes, but one must take account of the... Hold on, is that wall just between this district and the Grey Crown?
Yeah.
Or would I also need to pay the 1 gold going between the two?
No, From
Okay.
once you're in the Gray Crown, you're free.
So that I can move freely between the East and Grey Crown.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I suppose that would be fine. I suppose if I do get into the college, I'll need to take the Wizard Highway each morning or afternoon whenever I have time between classes. Well, alright. Then that's just that. And any of the other districts, if I'm ever to find myself there. There's more than the 4.
Yes, but we're only allowed to operate in the old district of the Grey Crown.
You will have to make your way to one of these sites to perform your duties, at least until you may be permitted to operate and pray independently. Could you prove? He stops.
Alright, I suppose. I am agreeable with these terms. I hold out the contract that I have in my hands. No changes were necessary. So, I will look down at it and I will sign it.
All right. As you sign the contract, the paper glows, but nothing too special. It just glows once, unceremoniously. Boa holds out her hand for the document.
Quite an interesting little trick there. Hands it over.
And Boa signs her portion as a witness. Very funny as her eyes are bound. And then after that, she hands it over to Avarice.
Take it. He put his own signature on it, or he just bringing it to?
You basically do both.
Okay, so he signs it as well. He just puts his finger to it, and his name seems to write itself onto the page.
So, you are all done? You should... Well, I shouldn't say you should feel connected to Geist. But you should see the changes happen in your life. Little small things. If you ask Geist for a favor here and there, he'll probably grant it to you.
Keep that in mind. Thank you very much.
It is a pleasure to have you.
It is a pleasure to be a part of something.
And as you walk away, we go to Pim.
I'd accept a glass of water from them.
Never.
From Avarice? Man, I can't believe I got out the paper.
Oh, from Avarice? Yeah, I'd accept the water from him. Okay. Where is my guy?
I know
That's
nothing
useful.
about avarice, but the vibes of that kind of person stubbing their toe every day is very funny. Doing Geist's work.
This bastard. I'm still gonna have to see them every fucking once a week.
So, you have the Emlyn buff. So,
Woohoo.
because of that, she brings you over here.
The Emmeline
Oh?
buff?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a buff. My beloved.
You guys walk around the old district and basically generally kind of talking.
Yeah, so
And-
like, I'm not sure if, like, it seems pretty similar to necromancy, but soulology,
That's basically necromancy to me.
right? Huh. Oh.
Anyways, here's one of the houses that I know is empty, and it's not too bad, not too far from places. You could probably clean up, spend an
Yeah.
afternoon cleaning up the well.
Clean up
The water's there
wells.
is clean.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Him's gonna check for a body.
Emlyn also checks for a body.
Oh wait, I know what Pim does. Hold on, I need to flip coin.
Verna?
Huh? Who's
You
Verna?
down there?
He smiles to himself. He frowns immediately.
Just, wishful thinking. Get it? Because
Yeah.
it's a... Yeah.
An interesting case, Pim. Anyways, here's the place. It's spacious. It's bigger than my shack.
Oh.
Yeah. How is the quality of the windows? Are they broken or like
No, the windows aren't broken. They're just really old, but
dusted?
they're not broken.
Why aren't you here?
Like I said, I got a.
Oh,
I-
right.
I
Things to
can't
work
see.
through. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Pim checks out the fireplace. How recent was a fire here?
Roll me your wisdom. Plus
Yippee!
3.
Wisdom +3. I forget I can double click on myself. So that'll be a +5 total. Yippee! Attribute. Oh, whoop. I think I got that backwards.
You don't think this house has
Oh.
been used in a long time? It is
That's
like
a very
covered
good
in
sign.
dust.
I think that was supposed to be. Isn't it? Oh no, I mixed them up. Okay, so that is a 22. Thank goodness. Huh.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Nice.
unused stuff in the old district.
Yeah, no one's been here in a while, so
It's because
Probably
most of
no
the
one-
houses here are abandoned.
yeah, no one's going to look here, most likely. No recent operation. And I saw a dirt patch out front, which either means something very dangerous is buried there, or maybe I could finally grow some flowers.
I mean, either way, that's a good thing. If it's buried, it can't bother you, and if you can grow things, there you go. That's food.
It can disturb me, but it won't bother me.
He smiles.
I like this place. This is a very good start.
Yeah, your very own home. You see Emlyn knocks on the wall a little bit, and the wood chips.
Oh goodness, did you get a splinter?
No, I'm good.
Oh, good.
It cares way more about the person.
Anyways, you said you need to talk to your boss or whatever about payment or something like that.
Yes. Right. I should stop by the market. Oh, if I get enough payment, depending on how much, I could get a lock.
Huh? Locks are pretty good.
I could get a lock and some bedding. If I keep up the good work, maybe I'll even get Sparrow a book.
Oh, they do sell books out there in the old district market.
You seemed pretty sick yesterday.
Continuing the conversation as they go to the market.
You sure you don't want to figure out stuff without active ash in your lungs?
You see, she stops for a second. Okay. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah. Oh, go right ahead. I'm not a snitch.
No, it's nothing too bad like that.
I won't tell midnight.
Actually. But she kind of knows. I used to go. Well, I still go to. I still go to the university.
Oh. Were you a student?
Oh, yeah. I was one of the students there. She she sighs. I got in. I ran into a god and got a pact.
Oh, packed.
And it's sort of been, I guess, messing me up lately.
Pim scratches the side of his face.
God pacts are weird. You know, they change things about yourself, and
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, figure it out.
What kind of god was it?
Super fucked up person.
Checks the shadow.
they have a normal shadow.
Huh.
Yeah, the name was Geist.
Well, couldn't be the worst possible option.
I don't know if they were necessarily evil.
Hmm.
It's just, I don't know what they said to me. Just,
Yeah. You allowed to talk about it? The contract seemed pretty closed lips. But I'm an open ears. Pair of open ears.
they told me my fate or whatever.
Oh?
I was supposed to die like 2 months ago.
Blink. Blink.
Oh! Oh. And that's why you hang around the undead. Okay. No, it's all making sense. Yeah.
When I took the pact, well, I know exactly what it did to me. It got rid of my fate. Whatever future, well, I guess lack of future I had in store for myself was, well, it's gone now.
Hmm. Fate's a whole bunch of business, ain't it? I don't really get it. It's not my kind of thing. I mean, if the stars are arranged one way one day, and one way the other, I think having no predetermined fate just means you get to choose it, right?
Yeah, it's just. She kind of scratches the back of her head. I don't know, I'm just. You know that title, Mage of Nothing?
Yeah. Does that have to do with your, voided fate?
Yeah, basically. I gave up having whatever fate had in store for me. I basically gave that up. And I honestly don't know what I can do, or don't know what to do.
Hey, that's fair. Hey, just a few days ago, my fate was basically nothing, along with my friends. Just a couple of kids out on the world. It's a fresh start. You, well, you're alive right now, that's one thing. If you were dead 2 months ago, I wouldn't have met you, and that would have been awful. I like you.
Thanks. Man, I totally abandoned my friends back at the academy. They don't even know what happened to me.
That's worrying, but I'm sure they'll understand to some degree.
Yeah, gosh. Well, I'm gonna try and fix things, turn my life around. Maybe introduce you to a couple of my friends or something.
I'd like that a lot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you need moral support and I happen to be around, it seems I may visit the East District in the future.
Or they call it Eastward.
East Ward.
They're too fancy for the sorry. They're too fancy for the word districts, apparently.
Pensive.
Yeah. Fancy stuff. It's comfortable enough for me, but seems a little overrated.
You guys, and both of you two travel down to the district square.
Woohoo! Yippee!
The Wall of Thorns.
It's just some moss.
Yeah.
The granny.
Let me change the music.
Yeah. I love out of any stall in the old district, the thing that is sold out the most, or at least has the least on immediate display, is the weapons.
Hold on, let me get the old district market available to view.
Woohoo! Oh. Oh goodness.
Lemon.
The
Lemon.
lemon.
Oh dang. Haircut.
Yeah, you can go get a haircut.
Cute.
5 copper pieces.
5 silver pieces for a book. Ugh. And that's just a random book, let alone like a pick a
A
book.
good one. Well,
Yeah.
you gotta pick from the pile.
It's a
Hold on, I'm looking
gotcha.
at you. Do you think there's a single book that Sparrow wouldn't want?
No.
Remember, you can always negotiate prices.
Right. A dagger is 2 gold pieces.
Yeah, weapons are expensive.
That makes sense.
Anyways,
Pim definitely acts like he has more money than the $0 in his pockets. And is just like generally browsing before he gets down to business. Ah. Very nice place. It's like a breath of fresh air.
yeah, market's always pretty busy. Not today, apparently.
Hey, Lemmy.
Lemmy sees you, Pin, and is like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
Heard some news
Yeah.
from,
Pim,
Kulik?
Pim like,
Was that just him being him, or is that true?
No, there's a... Yeah. I'm not sure how long they'll be here, but, you know. I don't want problems for you.
Well, considering all angels are demigods, we do classify as one of the types of people the Inquisitors would want to, take a look at.
Figured, yeah.
Emlyn, upon hearing the word Inquisitor.
Evelyn does not make any face. So I'm gonna have to say, until you get this heat off of you,
Yeah.
you'll be in the, we'll call you.
he once again genuinely smiles.
Right. Speaking of, How goes last night's affairs? I had to skedaddle before the sunrise.
Yep, we got our weapons safe and sound. Anyways, here's payment. She tosses you a sack, small little sack of coins.
What's in it?
It's... Hold on.
Wishing desk.
It's
Whoa.
5 silver, 9 copper.
Yo! Big money! Writing this down immediately.
Oh, good stuff.
9 copper. 5 silver. Written down. No longer has apple.
Thank you very much. Oh, right. Would you happen to know anyone, perchance, who might be selling like a door lock?
Lock? Oh, I mean, I got a lock on me right now, I can tell you that.
What's asking price?
Well, you did just help me out. I'm just gonna say 6 copper. 6 copper for it. And if you want me to install it, or I can get Cult to go install it for a silver if you want.
I got installation. It's better to know your own equipment.
Yeah. All right.
So 6 copper.
She like flutters her angel wings and goes to her cart for grabbing a lockout.
Writing down lock for house. Okay. Money. Okay. In terms of food for the day, Pim is fed.
I am half fed.
You're half fed. And Calorie is fed, I think?
Fed.
Calorie's fed.
Yeah.
Okay. So snack for smart boys.
Lemon.
You can get a coconut
I could get a
for
coconut.
6 copper.
That's very expensive.
That's so cheap, it's copper.
I had 0 money walking into the scene.
Alright, Pim, time to get a haircut.
It's time to get a haircut, yeah.
You see Emlyn speak up, so, Inquisitor?
Yeah.
You're in trouble? What happened?
Oh, no. I'm not in trouble.
He was about to say mom.
Miss Yassine, the caretaker of the orphanage, has taken a quick step away from the city, and the Inquisitors are inquisiting to her whereabouts, of which I do not know.
I could try and help out with looking for Miss Yassine for you.
Well,
I don't really do much in terms of work, besides practicing my powers and all that junk.
practicing your powers. By the way, how does magic work?
He seems very flustered about the topic.
Oh man, you don't know how magic works? It's I can teach you.
I would. Emlyn is able to see him actively trying to suppress like a. It's deep within him. It's fighting, it's clawing to get out.
Are there like voices?
You see, she stops for a second. Voices? How so? What do you mean?
like does it just kind of happen?
Magic happening?
Yeah.
No.
Blink.
Perhaps this is a discussion for later. Smile.
Wait, so hold up, what do the voices say? What do they sound like?
I'm afraid if I focus on that right now, I might catch the market. In a bad spot.
Tries to avoid publicly saying on fire.
I, I, maybe I can help or something.
That would be much appreciated. I'm obviously concerned with where Miss Yassine is, but she can handle herself for at least a little while we get our feet on the ground and maybe a few things figured out. Yeah.
Crumple. Apple. Apple for smart. But that keeps doctors away, and you like the doctor.
I'll say as you look at your options.
Yeah.
I think that is where we'll end off.
Yay!
A monkey comes in from right.
The monkey.
No!
They steal all your apples.
I only had one. I am going to mark down that Pim buys apple for 3 copper.
Yes.
For apple for sparrow. Notes written down. Yippee!
Anyways, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for playing.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Thanks you
Thanks
for
for watching.
watching. Yeah. Have a nice night. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.